used to slash sugar cane as a child, becoming a head of state. So it is possible. He lived the colonial era, and out of the blue he came to power. But he had served and lived the colonial era.
Amin belonged to the Kakwa tribe, a tribe living in a remote desert region of Uganda. His father abandoned the family when Amin was still very young. His mother practiced witchcraft. She raised her son on her own in an irrational world dominated by spirits. To survive, she moved in with a soldier in the British colonial regiment. But the other soldiers on the base kept taunting her and finally drove her and her son away. The two lived in utter misery until Amin had no choice but to sign up with the very regiment that had humiliated him. At 18, he was only a kitchen boy, but he quickly climbed the ranks. A few years later, he became one of the only black officers in the colonial army who had noticed Amin's strength and potential for violence. In charge of putting down the revolts of the rebel tribes, he reverted to terror tactics and torture.
It was the methods he used to cut off the genitals of the culprits and humiliate them.
After independence and the departure of the British in 1962, Amin continues his ascent and becomes commander of the Ugandan army under President Milton Obote. But his ambition does not end there. After several assassination attempts, he finally succeeds in overthrowing Obote and seizes power on January 25, 1971.
Idi Amin wasn't well educated, but he had a lot of intelligence, natural intelligence, and he managed to maneuver his ways to the complete amazement of those who were with him.
Now it is Amin who has the power.
You've said you wanted to teach Britain a lesson, President. Why is that? Does this mean the end of the friendship with Britain?
And that is now a lesson I'm teaching.